Hey guys, this is Sam with the RG Reviews. I'm finally doing a review on an AR, a mainstream assault rifle. I just, finally felt like it was time. It's kind of a big one, I guess. I have a lot of stuff for it. Some things that I've done, just stuff that works for me that I like. I use this more as for fun and just plain plinking as much as you can, cost effectively wise, with a 223 and 5/556, which this also takes 556 NATO. Let me introduce the gun too. It's a DPMS sportacle. They basically designed it without the forward assist, a dust cover to make it a really smooth, streamlined. I actually looked up a lot of stuff on the manufacturer's website of it, just for the technical specifications, because I'll be honest, I don't know all that stuff right off the top of my head. I have too many guns to do that. Basically, they said this was the cost-efficient one for your average shooter that just wants to buy a gun. I think we paid around a year or two ago $6.99 for it, and before tax, I don't know how much they've gone up. They might have actually dropped. Components on it right now, it has 2 NC Star flip-up sights, which I've been pretty happy with. It has a stag arms, buffer tube, spring, and stock, a UTG universal single point sling adapter for the end plate. It's got a Badger extended lever charging handle there. Badger ordnance, that's what it is. This sling is also an NC Star sling. This is actually just some random foregrip that I picked up. It's just half size. It's actually made in Israel. A Surefire Scout Light that I actually don't use a pressure switch on, just because I can activate it with my knuckle. I mean, it's pretty bright. The only thing is the runtime sucks on it. To attach all this, I just attached it to my standard handguard that came with the rifle. I did a little bit of filing on the inside of it so I could fit this NC Star rail, because I didn't really need an entire quad rail. I had a flat top, and I just wanted to throw one light on there, just because I can, basically. And so I really did not need to buy a $60 or $70 rail system for it. This is the 16.5 inch barrel, or excuse me, 16 inch barrel. It's chrome moly. They say it's a lightweight 4140 barrel. It's 109 twist, so it'll shoot 55 grain, 62 grain, all the way up to 75 grain stuff, and it shoots different one of those different accuracies. It comes in at 6.3 pounds, just stock with the flat top. It's optic ready, obviously. It doesn't come with these sights. I had to purchase them separately. It comes with the A2 pistol grip, standard switches and whatnot as far as controls for the rifle. It's just standard stuff, and all the other stuff I put on there. Let's see what else I put on there. Or I'm going to try and put this MA Tech rear aperture sight. It says it's good up to 600 meters. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, 600. I believe this is a standard issue one. I got it in today through the store that I work at. I did rock for a while an NC Star Mark III sniper scope. This isn't the one that's the $64 one. This is the one that's pretty high dollar. It's $169. I'm gonna do a whole nother review on that. It's pretty awesome for something like this. It's quick detach, red and green illumination, really good range as far as what you want to use the AR for. I also have a Triple K Korean drum magazine that's worked pretty well after I used my dry graphite lubricant on it, which comes with a loader, which also works in all my other magazines. Magazines that I've liked, I like the P-Mag quite a bit with the side viewing window. It's just a really light magazine. It seems cool. Bad thing is it doesn't fit very well when you start doubling them up in your magazine carriers. As you can see, one of my favorite types of ammo to shoot is the 62 grain Federal green tipped, already preloaded on strippers. I just love that stuff, and I barely shoot it because I like it so much. Other magazines I like are the Brownell's brown tip followers, the tip resistant followers, and I am also an advocator of magazine clamps. Those rock in a quick situation. As a go-to gun, I'm still going to have to roll with my AK just because I'm better with it. I think it's going to hold up better. Shooting wise, this has always kept good groups with me as long as my sights were true. It's I've never really had a jam in it as far as ARs go. I haven't put it through extreme stress tests, but I know I've shot it to where it's been pretty dirty and it still hasn't jammed. I never even ran a couple of mags through steel in there and it didn't hurt it. I really don't see the need for a forward assist when I have a charging handle. I can just slap it on forward. It's easy to take down. I don't know if I'm going to do a takedown. This is more of an options video of what you can do with your AR. You can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, the world is really your oyster when it comes to ARs. You can field strip it very quickly. Maybe I will do one just real quick, just because I can. I mean, literally all you have to do is take this front pin out right there, and it's taken down, and then you just pull your bolt out. It's a lot easier to do this when it's setting down. I mean, that's it, ready to start cleaning. And then to pull your bolt out, all you got to do is pull it out. I mean, and then this drops out. It's ready to start cleaning. Get in there. M16 cleaning kits work great on it. They have since they came out. Not much has changed with them. Easy to go back together. AK-47 still takes the cake on breaking it down as far as ease of field stripping and cleaning and maintaining. And I think it always will compared to the AR. Just because I could have already had my AK taken apart, put back together with the way I was just standing like that. And I didn't even field strip that all the way. I also do sometimes use a 3-point sling on it. These are pretty cool. I know a lot of guys don't like them, but I do. I think they're extremely versatile in going between a carrying position and a tactical position. And it's just about how well you can master the 3-point sling, excuse me. 3-point sling. I mean, because it's not easy. You got to practice with it, or else you're going to start binding stuff up. Oh, I know this has been a pretty short review. Really don't know what else to say with it. Right now I have an end cap on it to protect it against stuff going down the barrel, moisture, just bumping up the barrel. But it has an A2 birdcage. Oh, excuse me, I'm stumbling over my words tonight. It has an A2 birdcage flash hider. And they call it a glacier guard. It's a little fatter and thicker than your regular M4 hand guard. It doesn't really bother me that much, and I do like to take the Surefire off and use it with just a standard hand guard with this rail. That doesn't even bother me. I'm really gonna try and throw some better sights on this, and I'm gonna try and get a sight that mates with this, because this thing is just awesome. It just looks like it's gonna rock. Any other questions that you guys might have? I will tell you this: when I went to take this castle nut off, or spanner nut some people call it, it was Loctited on with blue Loctite, so be careful doing that, because I damaged this and I had to replace it. So this is not the original stock that came with the DPMS. Like I said, it's a stag arm, so I had to replace it because while I was removing it, I damaged it. And that was also because I was novice to taking the rifle down. Now I know how to do it properly using a vise. I was just trying to, do it quick at my house using just a regular tool and nothing else but me. And that, just take my advice, have someone show you how to do it, watch a YouTube video, and make sure you know how to do it before you have to buy yourself a $59 stock, because that kind of sucks. I really don't know what else to tell you guys, because I mean, ARs, I don't want to say they're generic, but they are extremely common here in the US. As an AR, if you just want to start shooting and get into one, this is a really good choice, really good option. I've heard a couple of people say bad things about these. I have ran close to 1,000, if not more, rounds to this. It was one of the first 223s we've had, and it's just, it's been working for me and for what I use it for, so I can't really say anything bad about the reliability. The dust covers never really messed with me, and I've shot it on a dusty day. You just have to maintain your rifle, keep it lubricated, and keep wiping it down, take care of it. I haven't had any problems with the gas system yet either. And as far as taking out the buffer spring and all that, it was pretty simple. I didn't have an issue with that either. you just gotta set it up before you do it. Know the steps before you start taking it down. One more thing, the AR is such a versatile platform. You can literally use it in anything. And if this was a gas piston AR, this would be right next to my AK as far as a go-to gun, or even if it had the ceramic coat done to it, which I've heard that stuff is working wonders. And if those two things were done to this gun, it would be right up next to my AK. But you know, that's just because I favor the AKs a little more, I guess, just because I have more of a fun time shooting them. But if y'all folks have any questions about any of this on my AR, just stuff I might be doing with it, opinions, you know, just keep the comments constructive. Oh, and these were the black magazines right here are the ones that come with a DPMS stock out of the box. It came with a cleaning kit and these two mags. I'm not too stoked about the green tip followers, just because, I mean, that is such a simple flaw to have. Just that. Now I know if you load your magazines correctly and seat your mags, you probably won't ever have that problem, but I just don't like it. When there's other stuff like this out here, I can find them for almost the exact same price as the green tip magazines. But I might just start buying Pro Mags, because they have literally rocked. I love this magazine. Easy to break down. It just seems solid all the way around. I haven't had any problems with it, and a lot of the guys that have used them overseas that I've talked to have liked them as well. And I talk to a lot of servicemen that have seen active duty combat. And I get these mags into my store all the time, just beat up, dirty, and I'll take them out and they just run. Even messed up. I might clean the outside of them up a little bit, but we sell them. We haven't had any come back. I mean, these mags just rock. And you know, I've sold quite a bit of them, and so that right there, first thing you usually hear about something is something bad about it from, you know, the people you'll hear from are usually the people that will complain about stuff. But that's just my thought on the P mags as opposed to the regular AR magazines. The drum mag, it's more of a vanity thing. If you can afford to get it. But if you don't really just want to load 100 rounds in there, because that's an expensive magazine as far as how much ammo you can shoot out of it. If you're not willing to put that many rounds through it, then there's no point in getting it. You might as well just stick to the 35 rounders and save yourself some money, 69, 70 bucks. Well, guys, let me know what you think about the video. Be safe when you're practicing, shooting, training, whatever you guys do out the range. Yeah, just, you know, watch yourselves, watch other people, make sure others are learning correctly. We always appreciate your support. We're going to be doing probably another giveaway at the 500 subscriber mark, so look forward to that. Maybe we'll give away some knives, maybe we'll give away some gear. Now I've gotten my hands on some pretty sweet gear that, you know, I really just don't need, that I can afford to, you know, give to somebody else, which I'd rather do that than sell it. You know, I'd like to see it go into some good use, somebody that could use it. But you guys take care. Have a good weekend.